Alright, I'm going to replace the bulbs on my instrument cluster. These are for Honda 919 CB900F, also known as Hornet, from 2002 to 2007. And I believe also on the 599. So to start, if you're doing anything electrical, always disconnect your battery. Now on the side of the headlight, there's a notch on the mount. And I put a piece of tape with a black marker so I don't have to reline my headlight up when I put it all back together. There is a seam on the body itself you can use, but this is a little more exact. And then we've got 10 millimeter and 5 millimeter Allen keys hex nuts to remove on both sides. Pull off the headlight itself, which there's 2 screws just down below center on both sides. The side bolts in for the headlight. There's actually a nut here. This one you can see better. There's a nut on the end of a like a wire harness clamp holder. So underneath, you'll see after you get the hex screws out, there's just it's a nut on a rubber mount. It's 10 millimeter if you need to loosen it, but you shouldn't. And then you just slide the bracket right off. Okay, next you have 3 Phillips head screws to remove, and then 2 in the lower corners. Okay, so if you want to remove the instrument cluster, now underneath there's a 10 millimeter nut on each side. So you want to remove those and then unplug your bulbs. They're just rubber and pull out. There's a screw here for the wire harness, and then these black caps you want to remove so you can pull out the connector on the inside on both sides. So a couple things I wanted to show you now that we have the instrument cluster off with the backing removed. If there's anything internally wrong in the cluster itself, just replace the whole assembly, because removing these screws only gets you to electronics. What I wanted to show you is there was these little bushings that are in the rubber sleeves for the mounts. And then the other thing I wanted to show you was this is an instrument cluster light bulb, which there's 2 of. And then you have turn signals, which is there's 2 of. Now before you button everything up, these LED lights are polarized. So make sure you test it first, and there you can see everything's working great, nice and bright. So after all that, you didn't have to go as far to change bulbs, but if you needed to change your instrument cluster, this shows you how to do it. So from this point, you just put everything back together in order, how it was removed. I hope this helps you out.